Welcome to GTO Charts. Today I'm going to be reviewing a session I played on Russian Cash 25NL on the GG Poker Network. And any hands that I see that I'm not sure of whether I made the right decision, we will look them up in PLO Genius and analyze them and see what we can learn from it. Easy fold, and whether I just jump ahead and look for an interesting spot is up to me, because I just don't want to just watch me folding hands one after the other, which is what I'm doing. So maybe I'll just jump ahead, but this hand here looks like it is interesting enough. Okay, let's have a look at that in PLO Genius. Okay, so it seems like that was a mistake. As you can see here, I have populated 4 card, 100 big blind, and I picked small stakes, and under the gun raises. Everyone folds, then the button calls, small blind calls, and us in the big blind. What do we do? Now, according to PLO Genius, any suited king queen or double suited king queen jack 10 is a raise, and anything else is a fold. So we go back to the hand, and we can see that we had offsuit and it was pretty much a fold. So it's no use playing the rest of the hand out, even though I might just do that and then fast forward and try and get to the next interesting spot. Ace King Jack 5. Okay, here we are in PLO Genius, and there's a variety of ways that you can enter the cards. In this instance, I put in Ace King Jack 5 semicolon SS for single suited, so it shows the combination of that. We look here at the exact scenario is the cutoff opens 3.5 big blinds, and we are on the button. And what should we do? Let's just go quickly back and have a look. So the king and the 5 are suited, and the ace and the jack are not. So king and 5. Okay, I think a better way to put it in is Ace King Jack 6, semicolon XY WY, meaning there's 2 suits there, the 2 Ys, the same suit, and then 2 different suits, and that comes up pretty much what we're looking for. So the king and the 6 suited, the ace and jack 9, it's a fold. So we made the correct decision there. So we make the fold, continue on, fold. I'm going to try and stick to more ones that are obvious that I'm not sure of. The ones coming up now seem to be fold, although that could be argued that it was a fold. Ace 10 6 4 under the gun. So we'll look at that. Again, just showing you how I enter the data. I wrote Ace 10 6 4, XXYY, meaning double suited, and believe it or not, it was an open. So that was another mistake. So Ace 10 suited, 6 4 suited, is in fact under the gun. You can see up here under the gun, an open. Okay, that's interesting. So as you can see, PLO Genius is fantastic to go over your game and have a look at where you made mistakes. That just, to me, looked like it was a bit too disconnected as far as the Ace 10 and then the 6 4 But nevertheless, okay, I'm glad I checked that one out. Let's keep going. Okay, that's close. If the small blind opens, I think I'll flat. And he opens, and I call. I assume that's going to be okay. Let's have a look at that one. Okay, as we suspected, it's a call. So again, have a look up here. Small blind raises. We are in the big blind, and we have Jack 10, 2-2 double suited, and we should call that hand, which we did. And let's continue on. Let's just see how that hand played out. And I go into the fold. I'm not going to go into any post-flop stuff. Just going to stick to pre-flop. Okay, let's continue on. And under the gun with 10-10-8-7, single suited. Let's have a look at that in PLO Genius. Okay, open under the gun, 10-10-8-7, single suited. The exact hand is the 10 and the 8 are suited. We look back, 10 and the 8 suited, and it is a fold. And I think, unfortunately, I think I opened this hand. Let's see. Yeah, okay, another mistake. So very interesting to go back over all your hands, and I've made a lot more mistakes than I thought. Well, possibly not. All right, we're not going to analyze post-flop, as I said. Let's look for another one. Okay, another hand. This one, I get 3-bet. So I open the button with that, which I think is reasonable. We'll have a look. And I get 3-bet by the small blind. And I fold, which I think is probably the correct decision, but we're going to go have a look, of course. And here we are, we're on the button with ace, queen, 7, 6. Our ace and 6 were suited. So it is a raise, which I sort of figured was correct. Sort of knew that, but so we're going to raise. Now the interesting thing here is the small blind 3-bets. Big blind folds. And it is in fact a call, I think, with our ace and 6 suited and queen and 7 not suited. Let's just double check that. Queen 6, yep, ace 6 suited, queen 7. Alright, so that's interesting that is a call. To me it looked too weak, but I am not a PLO genius, but this program is. Alright, let's keep going. Okay, there's us getting 3-bet and folding incorrectly. And looking at my hand to see if I would have been a happy camper on the flop, which shouldn't really matter. Don't tell me I'm going to fold that. I don't know why I'm hovering over fold. I'll be surprised. Obviously it's a raise. We're not even going to look that up. Now I'm 3-bet. Okay, well that makes for a more interesting analysis. I think a flat or even a 4-bet could be in order. I'm checking the guy's stats. He 3-bet 1% over 420 hands. So I figure he's strong and I fold. Okay, that is pretty interesting. So we will have a look at that one. Okay, seems as though it's a call every day of the week. Our what was suited? So the king and 8 are suited. King and 8 suited. So yeah, it's a call. Okay. Yeah, I I guess I just did it because I had a read on the guy that didn't 3-bet that much. So we'll go with that. But fundamentally, another GTO mistake. Okay, this time we are on the button with 7-6-5-4, single suited, and cutoff opens, and I think I flat the hand from memory. I do. Let's see what else happens. I guess let's see if that should have been a flat. Yep, seems like it was correct. 7 and 6 suited, 5-4 not. It is a call when the, have I got this right here? Maybe not. Give me a moment. No, I think I might have had the wrong positions up here, but it's correct now. Cutoff opens, us in the button calls, which is correct. I'm interested to see if I call and we get squeezed by the small blind. What we do, obviously a fold, and go back, and small blind folds and the big blind squeezes. Again, one would assume no. Okay, interesting. Well, sorry, that is now back to the cutoff, so it depends on what he does. So yeah, okay, I won't go too much more into that one. Getting a bit complicated. I just want to stick to the pre-flop and not get too much into multi-way, 4-bet, 5-bet, God knows what else. Okay, for fun, let's play this one out just to see a bit of post-flop action. The fact that I flopped reasonably okay, and turns good, sort of, hoping obviously to pair up. And we hit it straight. I don't think we could fold. I'm hoping I don't fold. I mean, it's a better straight out there. That one. Okay. Well, I got a bad beat, so which sort of means that was the correct call, but just got unlucky to be beaten by a better hand, which happens a lot in Pot Limit Omaha. Okay, skipping ahead. I'm just gonna maybe just do another 2 hands. I'm gonna try and find something interesting. Hopefully, stay tuned. Okay, so this looks semi-interesting. I have no idea what happens. So Queen 9 6. I think it's an obvious open from the cutoff, and now I get 3-bet. I think it's an obvious fold. However, once again, I could be completely wrong. So let's shall we play it out and see what I do firstly? Again, I'm looking at stats, and yeah, I flat that, and then on that flop I am pretty much toast, and I would expect myself to just insta-fold. So I'd say it's probably badly played from a variety of levels, but let's have a look. Okay, so it is a raise with Queen 9 6 with the Queen and 6 suited, which is that one. So it's a raise, and then okay, so we raise, and then button gives us the old 3-bet. Everyone else folds. Back to us, so I'm sure that's going to be a fold, and I flattered, which makes sense to me now. I mean, I wonder what hand would in that instance be at least a call and maybe a 4-bet. Let's see if we can have a look at some more, if they're more suited, yes. Okay, so yeah, this one is a call. If it was double suited, it's a call. Otherwise, it's a fold. So it seems like I made a lot of mistakes. Let's just look for one more hand and we'll wrap it up. Okay, this is a fairly innocuous looking hand, and I don't remember what I did. It looks like it's definitely between a fold and a flat. Definitely, I don't think it's a 3-bet. But let's see what we do firstly. I'll play it out. Okay, so we do flat. So let's have a look what we should have done. Okay, that one also should have been a fold. And if the jack and the 9 are suited, it's a call. But in this case, we had the jack and the 7 suited. So it's a fold. So that's one I'd call pretty close. Pretty hard to remember that. It all looks pretty connected. But again, I guess the thing to remember is, well, I was going to say, the doubled suitedness, but it's not double suited. I think it's just that the suits are high-ish and connected. Let's put double suited in to see what we would do. Again, it's only a call. And I assume once the cards get higher, like King King, King King Jack won't work. King King, still a call. I assume that when the cards get closer together, like Queen Jack, double suited, Jack, get rid of the 7, still only a flat. Okay, I guess the pairing of it, definitely this time. I throw an ace in there, and it is a raise. Okay, so they're good hands to raise up when you're in position and someone opens in front of you. Connected, double suited. But I might leave it there. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Tell me if you like this format where I go over hands. Just can really recommend PLO Genius. And at the bottom of this video on YouTube, there will be a link. You can get a 20% discount on PLO Genius, and also click on the link. You can have access to a free trial of PLO Genius. So check it out, and tell me if you like this video. I'm trying to get better. I'm not a PLO Genius yet, but hopefully we can learn together. And as you can see, it's a great tool where you can check out all the mistakes you make. And I'll be bringing you lots more in the future, hopefully some more in-depth, and we might even get into some post-flop stuff. Well, we will, definitely later in the year. PLO Genius is bringing out some completed post-flop sims, and at the moment they have beta versions where they don't have everything solved, but you can play around and see what it looks like. Okay, thanks for listening. Bye.